Baldur's Gate 3 is launched on the PlayStation 5 for everyone and is an RPG of this decade. And I've been playing it and streaming Baldur's Gate 3 here on the channel with much more content to come, but it is a computer role-playing game. How well does it translate to the PS5? How good does Baldur's Gate 3 run on the PlayStation 5? And should you get Baldur's Gate 3 on the PlayStation 5? Let's discuss the console release and I'll help you decide if it is right for you or not. My name is Nathan and I cover MMOs and RPGs, as well as stream right here on YouTube. So consider hitting that like button like it owes you money and please subscribe for more. Now, the first thing I want to address is two different camps. People who already own Baldur's Gate 3 on PC and are thirstily looking over at the console release, and those who have never played Baldur's Gate 3 and have a PlayStation 5. Let's talk about these people first. If you haven't experienced Baldur's Gate 3 and the PlayStation 5 is your means to play it, then by all means dive into it. If you want a story that you can warp and change with your decisions, turn-based combat with a dizzying amount of options, full character customization with more classes and subclasses than you will know what to do with, Baldur's Gate 3 offers the most amazing RPG experience we've ever had in a complete package, and thousands of hours of content to feel like you've seen it all. Multiple playthroughs to see different outcomes and different sides to the stories, mountains of voice acting done in top-notch AAA format, and rich lore and locations straight out of Dungeons & Dragons. Larian didn't pull any punches when converting Baldur's Gate 3 to PlayStation 5. It's got all the goods here and runs like a dream. You may see some slowdown in major cities every once in a while, but by that point you will not care at all. The game runs so smooth most of the time that the small hiccups will not hinder your experience, and also a lot of that slowdown happens on PC as well. Also, you can look forward to the support of Larian with new patches, content, and goodies rolling out all the time at no additional cost. The controls Larian has adapted for Baldur's Gate 3 to come to PlayStation are excellent. They've taken what should have been complicated and made it easy to digest, but I do suggest that you take your time at the beginning and make sure you fully understand how everything works, and you'll be fine. The full multiplayer experience is here as well, and it's quite simply the best RPG multiplayer experience of all freaking time. Couch co-op with one friend on the same PlayStation 5, or go online and play Baldur's Gate 3 across the internet together with 4-player co-op. If the PlayStation 5 is your gateway to Baldur's Gate 3 and you love RPGs or Dungeons & Dragons or any combination of that, you are going to spend hundreds, if not thousands of hours delving into all that is this massive RPG and all that it offers. And you will be getting a grand deal for what it costs. The price of the game. No microtransactions, no shenanigans. Just pure RPG goodness hour after hour after hour. So yes, dive in and grab up Baldur's Gate 3 right now and start experiencing Faerun in the best way possible. Now let's talk about those of you who already have Baldur's Gate 3 on PC, but for one reason or another, you are considering getting it on the PlayStation. There are reasons to do it, and I believe there are reasons not to do it. Reasons to grab up Baldur's Gate 3 on the PlayStation 5 if you already own it on PC would be, I don't know, relaxing on the couch with a huge screen in your living room and continuing your journey with a bag of Doritos on your stomach, because cross saves do work. You have to sign up and you have to link your Larian account and then you're good to go. Or perhaps you share your PC and the PlayStation with other people in the house, and the PlayStation is more of a place you can play more often. I will say in my experience that I wanted to reach up and grab a mouse while experiencing it with the controller sometimes, but then again, I'm a spoiled PC player. The controls work great, and there's nothing you can't do. And I'll say this, you can actually test out the controls on the PC version by connecting a controller and play the PC version exactly how it plays on the PlayStation 5, if that is your concern, before you purchase. Also, if you have a Steam Deck, you can get a Switch-like experience of having Baldur's Gate 3 available on your handheld device, and it works beautifully. Now let's talk about why you might not want to get Baldur's Gate 3 if you already own it on PC. You are going to experience a tiny bit less performance. It's only noticeable, in my opinion, if you play Baldur's Gate 3 on PC on a very competent rig. But the PlayStation 5 is missing a tiny bit of the resolution. It still looks sharp and beautiful, but it's not perfect, but it sure is close. If small variances drive you up the wall like that, this may not be for you. If you have no plans to cross-save, I really don't see a reason to own it on PS5 as well, as this is where its value comes in for most owners, or both versions. You also must understand that for multiplayer, you cannot cross-play between PS5 and PC at this time at least, and I have doubts that we will ever be able to do that in Baldur's Gate 3, at least not on PlayStation. And last, a plead to everyone out there watching this video. Just by the very act of you clicking on this video shows me that you have interest in Baldur's Gate 3. At least in some fashion. And I cannot say it enough times. Baldur's Gate 3 is the most amazing video game experience of our lifetime. The sheer scope of what Larian has accomplished with Baldur's Gate 3 cannot be translated to speaking language. This is the RPG to compare all other RPGs to for the rest of all time. And if getting Baldur's Gate 3 on the PlayStation 5 is your option to enjoy and play this absolute gem of an RPG, I implore you to do it. This is the pinnacle of RPGs. You are about to partake on a journey you will never forget. You are going to make decisions that will have you rubbing your head to decide what you want to do. You're going to decide things thinking it's no big deal, only learn how big of a deal it is, really, and then start to plot out a second, third, fourth, fifth playthrough to try different things. Those playthroughs are going to lead to more of those moments. You're going to fall in love with the Sword Coast and the characters that inhabit it, and most importantly, you are going to get lost in a fantastical universe that has been in the making for literal decades. Baldur's Gate 3 is the real deal and the most important RPG release of our lifetimes, so I say don't miss out on it. I do highly recommend grabbing Baldur's Gate 3. I still do recommend it on PC if you have that option and you have a powerful rig, but for everyone else, I recommend it for PlayStation. It's a beautiful port that feels right at home on the PlayStation console, and it's an experience like no other. I've been playing RPGs my entire life and have never been as invested or interested or in love with an RPG quite like I have with my 300 plus hours into Baldur's Gate 3 with so much more to do and see. Now give me your thoughts. Are you going to get Baldur's Gate 3 on PlayStation? Already playing it on PC? Already played it on PlayStation? Give me your thoughts and impressions in the comments down below. Please hit that like button and subscribe for more. And until next time, my friends, God bless and happy gaming. I want to give a very special thank you to the members of Napalm for your contributions month over month in keeping me full-time. You help me pay the bills so I can keep streaming and pumping out content, and I truly appreciate all of you. Thank you so much, and I think you might be interested in becoming a member of the channel. Please click the join button down below the video for more information and join our family. And I want to give an extremely big shout out to the Lords of Napalm. Bounty Code, Jared Woodhouse, Dimeblows, Sparrow, Random Rob, Zelik Lived, Rodney Mom, Gallery Moonsong, What's the Takeaway, Trips, Bad Wolf Gaming, Chrono Guru, Cobalt, William Long, Ohalo, and Robert Daneka. Thank you for your highest tier membership.